Startup India, Stand Up India. Welcome to my YouTube channel Suraksha Kavach, co-sponsored by Global Insurance Advisory Services, Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. द फ्यूचर ऑफ इंश्योरेंस। आज हम आपसे बात करेंगे इंडिविजुअल साइबर सेफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी के बारे में। साइबर सेफ क्यों ज़रूरी है? आजकल साइबर में बहुत सारे डिजिटल क्राइम बढ़ गए हैं। Presenting individual cyber safe insurance policy by Bajaj Allianz. Why it is need of the product? हमारा भारत तीसरे नंबर पे आता है इन साइबर अटैक्स इन 2023. In May 2024, an average of 7,000 cybercrime complaints were recorded daily, marking a significant surge of 113.7% compared to the period between 2021 and 2023. India दोस्तों ranks 7th globally फॉर डेटा ब्रीचेस। दोस्तों पूरे वर्ल्ड में भारत 7वें नंबर पे खड़ा है फॉर डेटा ब्रीचेस। व्हाट आर द कवरेज इन द पॉलिसी? डिजिटल थेफ्ट फंड्स, आइडेंटिटी थेफ्ट्स, डेटा रिस्टोरेशन, साइबर पायरिंग, स्टॉकिंग, लॉस ऑफ रेपुटेशन, साइबर एक्सप्लॉयटेशन, ऑनलाइन सेल्स, सोशल मीडिया एंड मीडिया लायबिलिटी, नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी लायबिलिटी, प्राइवेसी एंड डेटा ब्रीच लायबिलिटी. Privacy and data breach liability by third party, smartphone cover, connected vehicle digital device cover और ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग. ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग आजकल साइबर क्राइम बहुत बढ़ गया है. डिजिटल थेफ्ट्स ऑफ फंड्स. Coverages are direct and pure financial loss as a result of insured being victim of phishing or spoofing by third party. Reasonable and necessary prosecution cost for criminal case against third party. केस स्टडी. आज मैं आपको सारी केस स्टडी के साथ बताने वाला हूँ. मिस्टर जॉन received a message posing as his bank asking him to update his KYC and bank details through the link provided with a warning that his account would be blocked if he did not comply. Mr. John updated all the request details through the link, believing it was from his bank. Within half an hour of an incident, 20 lakhs rupees were debited from his account. This is phishing. Identity theft. Lost wages must be reported within 72 hours, along with the confirmation from the employer that lost wages will not be paid. Reasonable and necessary cost for credit and identity monitoring. Criminal case against third party and physiological assistance and treatment. Case study क्या है? Imagine a situation where John discovers that someone has allegedly obtained his personal information and used it to open multiple credit cards, accounts, and take out loans in his name. As a result, John's credit card scores has been severely damaged, and he files a case against the culprit and hires an expert for credit monitoring expert services. Data restoration, malware decontamination, and hardware replacement. Reasonable and necessary cost for IT to restore data or decontaminate your devices from malware, to replace entire or parts of personal devices. Case study. Mrs. Sita received an unsolicited email containing attachments with embedded malware. Upon opening the email and attachment, the malware was activated and installed on her device. It began taking screenshots, reading and transmitting and save words, passwords, slowing down the systems and deleting the altering the data. IT expert found there is a malware in the system for which he charged rupees 3,000 to restore the data and decontaminate the malware. Cyber selling, stalking, loss of reputation. Reasonable and necessary cost for civil prosecution, relocation of schools of an insured child, recommended by experts, physiological assistance and treatment. Cost to hire an expert and manage and restore reputation. इसकी टेस्ट केस स्टडी. Imagine Sarah, a high school student, became a victim of cyber bullying. A group of her classmates created fake social media account and posted defamatory content on her, leading to the significant damage to her reputation and emotional distress, and she decided to sue the bullies. In this case coverage will be triggered. Cyber extortion. Reasonable and necessary cost. Ransomware incurred by you to resolve cyber exploitation. Case study. Alex receives an email that appears to come from trusted source containing what looks like a harmless attachment. When Alex opens the attachment, malicious software, ransomware, is secretly installed on his computer. The ransomware encrypts all his personal files, including photos, documents, and important work data, making them inaccessible. Shortly after, a message appears on his screen demanding payment for rupees 1 lakhs to decrypt his files. ऑनलाइन सेल्स दोस्तों, ऑनलाइन सेल्स का आजकल बहुत ही चलन बढ़ गया है. डायरेक्ट एंड प्योर फाइनेंशियल लॉसेस ड्यू टू नॉन कमर्शियल गुड्स sold to dishonest, fraudulent third-party buyer, where goods are sold by the payment is not received. Reasonable attempts to recover the goods money by involving police. जी हाँ दोस्तों, एलेक्स स्कैम हुआ है. 29 years old arrested for deceiving seller. In this case study, Ria has listed a rare collectible item on an online marketplace. A buyer expressed interest and agreed to purchase the item of $5,000. Ria shipped the item to the buyer's address after receiving what appeared to be a legitimate payment confirmation. However, the payment was fraudulent and Ria never received the funds. Despite reasonable efforts to recover the item or the money owed, including involving the callers, Ria was unable to do so. Here's this coverage will trigger network security breach. Payments of sum for which you are legally liable due to third party claim arising from cyber incident on your personal devices and failed to prevent, which caused alteration, destruction or theft data, or DOS attack on third party systems. The legal cost incurred from the third party claim. इसकी केस स्टडी क्या है? Your personal laptop is infected with malware that spreads to a company's network when you connect to their system, causing data loss and system downtime. The company files a claims against you for the damages and losses incurred due to the cyber incident for which you may be liable. Breach privacy and data breach. Privacy breach and data breach. Payments of sums for which you are legally liable due to third party arising from data breach or a third party. The legal cost incurred from the third party. इसकी केस स्टडी क्या जानते हैं? Healthcare providers patient records are exposed due to a cyber attack resulting in a data breach of sensitive medical information. The healthcare provider may be covered by the cost associated with the notifying affected individuals, credit monitoring services, legal fees and potential fines or penalty. Privacy breach and data breach by third party liability. Legal cost for claiming the damages from the third party for data breach of your confidential information, provided that the third party has communicated the same in writing, acknowledged publicly via electronically or print media. Case study. An organization database holding the personal information of over a billion Indians was leaked and sold online in 2018. Reports said the hackers were able to access over 200 websites containing information like names, address and bank details of the Indian citizens. The Aadhaar database included things like photograph, thumbprints, retina scans and other identifying details of every Indian citizen, which was acknowledged by the organization in print media. Smart home cover. Reasonable and necessary cost for the IT experts to decontaminate and restore smart home devices after cyber incident to closest possible condition in which they were before the incident. इसकी केस स्टडी क्या है? John has a smart home system with a various connected devices like smart lights, smart thermostat, smart locks and security cameras. One day, his home network gets hacked and a malicious virus infects all his smart home devices, causing them to malfunction, or become unresponsive, he hires an IT to experts to decommission his device and restore them. This will be covered. सोशल मीडिया एंड मीडिया लाइबिलिटी, आज इसकी सबसे ज़्यादा बोलबाला है, इसी की चर्चा है। पेमेंट्स ऑफ सम्स फॉर विच यू आर लीगली liable due to third party arising from unintentional defamation, breach of copyright, slogan trade, marks, etc., breach or interference of privacy rights. The legal cost incurred from the third party claim. Case study. As an individual blogger, you unknowingly use a copyrighted image of one of your social media posts. The owner pursues legal actions against you from the copyright infringement. This cover can help cover damages and legal defense cost. Online shopping. Yes, दोस्तों ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग 85% प्लस हो चुका है भारत में आज. Direct and pure financial losses due to transaction on internet dishonestly inducted to enter to make a purchase of goods and services which are not delivered. The insured must show reasonable attempts to get refunds from the third-party sellers. Also, the fraud should be reported to the bank within 48 hours with a letter of refusing to reimbursement. इसकी केस स्टडी क्या है? Suppose you place an order on a reputable online shopping website for a laptop computer. You complete the payment process and received an order confirmation. However, after several weeks, you did not receive the laptop and the seller becomes unresponsible to your inquiries. You made reasonable attempts to obtain a refund for the seller by sending multiple follow-ups, emails and making the phone calls. But to no avail, you then reported the incident to your bank as a potential fraud within 48 hours, providing all the necessary documentations. हमारे कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स है 8788903161, 9029782709. मेरा नंबर है राजन तावड़े, ओमकारों और संजीव तिवारी, पटना ऑफिस से. उम्मीद करते हैं आपको ये दी हुई जानकारी पसंद आई है. हमारे चैनल को प्लीज़ लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें, शेयर करें और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करें. आजकल ऑनलाइन फ्रॉड बहुत बढ़ गया है, तो प्लीज़, हम भारतीय हैं, हम ज़्यादातर कैश में डील करना जानते हैं. ऑनलाइन उतना ही करें जितना हम समझ सकते हैं. थैंक यू वेरी मच. जय हिंद.